Hello. I invite you to continue our series of calm reflections on the book Our Home by André Luiz, a spiritual account of life after death and the journey of consciousness. Chapter 8 is titled Organization of Service. This is a special moment in André's journey. After weeks of treatment, he leaves the hospital space for the first time and steps onto the streets of the spiritual colony, accompanied by Lísias. What he sees moves him deeply. Wide avenues filled with greenery. Mighty trees. Clean air. An atmosphere of peace, yet not of stagnation. The city is alive. Beings come and go. Some absorbed in their thoughts, others offering warm, friendly glances. There is no chaos and no haste. There is rhythm. There is purpose. There is work. Lísias explains that they are within the area of the Ministry of Assistance, one of the pillars of life in our home. It is here that requests are received. Here that prayers are analyzed. Here that aid is organized for those suffering on earth and in the umbral. Here that reincarnation processes are prepared. Here that spiritual suffering is treated with the same seriousness as physical illness on earth. With amazement, André realizes that spiritual life is not chaos nor improvisation. It is structure. It is organization. It is responsibility. Lísias explains that our home is divided into 6 great ministries. Each fulfills a specific function. Each serves a different stage of the spirit's development. There are ministries closer to earthly concerns, and others that lead toward higher spheres. Together, they form a harmonious whole, a transitional city, where the spirit learns to live consciously between worlds. André becomes aware of how deeply illusory his earthly vision of death had been. How little he had imagined the order that exists beyond matter. Lísias reminds him that no order on earth arises without inspiration from higher planes. That human thought matures when supported by more developed minds. And that what appears spontaneous often has a spiritual origin. André also learns that our home has its own history. That it did not arise suddenly. That its foundations were built by spirits who were persistent, patient, and devoted to service. Where harmony now reigns, chaos once existed. Where light now prevails, there was once rawness and struggle. What transformed this space was not violence, nor domination. It was work, brotherly solidarity, and spiritual love. At last, they reached the central square of the colony. The place from which all paths of service radiate. There stands the governor's palace, the heart of the organization of our home. Lísias speaks of the governor with deep respect. Of a spirit who almost never rests. Who cares for others, while renouncing rest for himself. Whose thought encompasses all fields of work. It is an image of leadership founded not on power, but on service. André falls silent. He gazes at the towering spires reaching toward the sky. And for the first time truly understands that life after death is neither a reward, nor an escape. It is a continuation of responsibility. Chapter 8 shows that the spiritual world functions through work, order, and dedication. That development does not come from rest away from life, but from deeper involvement in it. And that true peace is born where each being knows their place in service to the good. In the next chapter, André will gradually begin to find his own place within this structure. The journey continues. See you soon.